We're back in the garage doing some updates on the Jeep. I got the back tracks on because they're flatter, so that's going to give us more grip, and hopefully we aren't doing wheelies constantly.
Yeah, it'll definitely reduce the wheeling, which, you know, wheelies are fun, but when you're trying to go up a hill and the skis are in the air, kind of hard to steer. So
yeah,
those tracks are also a lot wider and a little bit longer, so even more flotation. I'm gonna make some other upgrades. Finally, put a real muffler on it so that it's not so deafening loud. Spare gas can, because if we're running these tracks and actually trying to go somewhere, this gas can will last about 2 seconds. So I've got a 1.5 gallon Rotopax that'll go right on the back where the spare tire went, and then we'll have extended range.
And Sam's up again today. He's gonna help us out with all this stuff. Right now he's working on the fuel pump so that we can hill climb without starving. So since the Jag doesn't need the engine at all anymore, we're gonna steal some stuff.
Oh yeah. Those other fuel pumps were too much power for Sendy, so we're gonna get the pressure regulator. Just gotta get a little snow off. So we made this mount plate for the gas can, and then we needed a place to mount the new fuel pump, so it's gonna do double duty here. And it matches the arc of this bar conveniently too, so then this will just get welded on where that old mount was, and then that will be able to bolt to the same bracket. Really convenient. We finished this mounting bracket, got the fuel pump mounted on there too. Just gotta run a couple wires, but the best part, we gotta hide all that ugliness. Just like that.
Boom. It's super dark. We just finished up a bunch of upgrades. We got a new O-ring chain, new chain tensioner. We cleaned up the sprocket a little bit. Fuel pressure regulator. Is that a fuel pump issue or just a gearing?
No, that was just me being an idiot issue.
Well, he's going for the big one. Not a problem at all.
Nope.
And it's still wheelies.
Still wheelies.
It crawled up there no problem.
Yeah, the sway bar is a must fix.
Yeah.
It's kind of an issue without a sway bar. Yeah, that's fun. Those tracks made a world of difference. It just goes now instead of leaning back. Of course, the snow is also like rock hard now as opposed to soft and heavy, but it shreds.
Is that the way to do it?
Just
crawl up it.
Yeah, you can crawl up it. It'll go up it at any speed, really. I just went slow because fast right now is a little sketchy without a sway bar.
Yeah.
But definitely when you're turning around down there, go for a wide, slow corner because of the sway bar. It just leans to the outside.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be fine.
It's just unstoppable.
Yeah? I mean, these are perfect conditions, but yeah.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be super fun.
Yeah.
It is. I think it is just really hard packed too. Like it doesn't want to sink at all. If you
the
hit
snow's as
anything,
hard
it's
as
just
it can
pushing
get.
you around.
Yeah.
But that is incredible.
These brackets are not.
You still have. That's all in first gear. You still have plenty of throttle and. Yeah. That was good stuff.
Pretty good, huh?
That's how you exit Cinderella.
No, Sam, that's how you exit Cinderella. Time to take it out in the mountains and do a real test.
Oh yeah.
With the sway bar and some softer snow and some daylight, this is gonna really be fun.
Nice.
It's great fun. Two backflips and an inhaler.
I need air.
More of that.
Since we're planning on actually driving this thing for like a meaningful amount of time, it's time to put a real muffler on it. This muffler came with the 450 that we bought when we thought we needed to replace this engine in a hurry. Anyway, it's a muffler for an actual dirt bike, so we'll just cut this megaphone off because this is completely empty. It's literally an amplifier. It makes it louder. So we'll cut that off and then mount this somewhere in here.
Frederick. That was sick. Cindy's upgrades are really paying off. The snow's soft and wet. It's actually pretty good conditions for it too.
Yeah, it's not like powdery, but it's also not icy. It's the good in-between stage of melty on top and hard underneath.
So we're gonna take things a little bit further in the backyard and see if she can handle it. Bjorn can handle it.
Yep. Anyway, yeah, these tracks make a huge difference. And the best upgrade by far is the actual exhaust pipe. We should have done that like a year ago.
Yeah.
It's now actually pleasant to drive. You don't need earplugs, and with just a helmet on, it's actually like, I mean, it's loud, but it's not by any means painfully loud. And I think it runs a lot better too. The fuel pump, we haven't really needed it because we haven't been going up any major hill climbs. And the cool thing is, when the fuel pump's off, the fuel still flows through it. So you don't need the fuel pump to be on to run. You just need it when you need it. We might even, at some point, modify this so that it's only the Rotopax. Just have a fuel line fitting bolted into the bottom of it. And we could just delete this aluminum fuel can and just have the Rotopax be the gas can.
So before we take out Cinderella in the backcountry and properly get at it with some mountain sleds and everything, we are going to do as much of a shakedown as possible on Ethan's property. So to do that, this is one of the steepest hills. We're gonna go down it and then we're gonna go up it. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. So now we know she can go straight up a hill, but can she carve a hill? That's what we're finding out right now. It's unstoppable.
Yeah, I think she's got basically the same amount of power as before, but more RPM range than with the previous pipe. Or
Makes sense.
It might also just be so much more traction with these tracks that you don't run out of RPM. Because with the tires, you always just ran out of RPMs because of traction loss. Mm-hmm. But that was fun.
There's another piece of the drone.
Oh yeah. Drone blade. That thing was just trying to eat that tree for a solid 20 seconds.
Yeah, there's no kill switch on it like the FPV drone.
Maybe it was 10 seconds. It seemed like a long time when I was watching it. They're going,
Yeah, I think it's gonna have a great time in the mountains.
Yeah, we'll have to straighten out that spindle or whichever one it is that got bent.
Yeah, don't jump into the mud, guys.
Yep.
That's
So,
what that'll do.
What happened there is I went off that big jump, I landed in the dirt, and this ski, as the suspension travels, this ski wants to go out, and it's actually quite a bit. I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, but like...
Yeah, it really wants to go out.
It wants to go out, and because it was on hard dirt instead of soft snow, it stayed, and the suspension went out anyway and just bent it. So it's fairly sturdy in the forces that it should have to handle, but the ones that it had in that moment were too much.
Yeah, because the other end that was in the snow is totally fine.
Exactly.
So just keep it in the snow. It's a snow machine.
Yep.
Well guys, thanks for watching. Sign up for notifications so you know when we take this out in the mountains for a proper rip. And we're almost sold out of beanies, so thanks for your support so far. And if you don't have one yet and you want one, get it soon because we're probably not gonna make them again. It's already looking like spring here, so maybe we'll have some hats coming soon. Also, we're gonna be reaching out to some other YouTubers for collaborations in the spring and summer. So comment who you guys wanna see us work with and we'll try to make that happen.
It's honestly so much better than I expected it would be in the snow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew it would be fairly capable because this is a lot of track. I figured steering would be miserable, which it's not amazing, but you can steer. Yeah, it's just so much fun. Like, it just goes up. I mean, it has way more just grip and traction than a snowmobile. in the same conditions. I mean, than the old snowmobiles we ride anyway. But it's just got, you know, it's got good weight distribution on the tracks and skis, so it just goes. And that 450 torque is nice.
Oh yeah.